Hey everyone. So tonight I would like to talk about visualizations and the importance of visualizations. So visualizations actually come before meditation. It's a natural progression into meditation. I know a lot of people find meditation very difficult, and the way I started meditating was after visualizing. So, what exactly is visualizations? Visualizations feel like a bit of a daydream. Like, I know society tells you that daydreaming, when you're sitting in your office or in the house, or if you just have a newborn and you're like breastfeeding or just in that, you go into this zone and feel completely at peace. And when I say at peace, there's no fear, there's only a joy. Sometimes there isn't even joy, there's neutrality. And you go into this zone and you begin to visualize. And there is no way ever that you will be in a zone without a visualization. There is no way, because your soul speaks to you during those moments of balance, nothingness. You begin to appreciate beauty, like driving. I remember when my husband used to drive, and we would we would just go for long drives, and he loved driving on the beach, and I would just look out at the water. I had no thought. He would ask me, "What are you thinking of?" Like, what are you thinking right now? And I would literally be like, nothing. I am not thinking of nothing. And I didn't know it then, but that nothingness is complete peace. It is that oneness that you have with source. It's that oneness that you have with like all humanity, animals, plants, just Mother Nature, everything. So visualization starts with a bit of a daydream. I know we've all done it, and regardless of society not approving of daydreaming, but daydreams are basically visions of your soul's path. And that's the truth. So, a quick tip to start your mind visualizing in a high vibration is color therapy. So you can use colors to bring in energy of whatever you want, really. So for me, it was the divine. So the way I connected to God or the divine or the super conscious, whatever you want to call it, the way I connected to that field of energy was I would close my eyes and I began to visualize pillars. So I began to visualize pillars of light. They started with white light. So these were white pillars in my mind's eye. And what I did was I would visualize these white pillars and they would come straight through my home. And I started this when I owned my gym. So back when I owned my gym, I would have these pillars of light go through my gym, go through my home, and what these pillars all throughout the home, and they would come from the ether and they would connect to Gaia. They would connect to Mother Nature, like the ozone layer of the earth. So, and it was just white light, and I still do it. And what those pillars represent to me is divine purity. It's love, but it's more purity. And I feel it right now, but I can't quite describe it. It's just such a pure nothingness. That's what it is. And then these pillars of white, eventually over time I started adding color to them, and my color, I haven't added any other color but pink, and I've only added pink to them because pink is my color to JC, and JC is Jesus Christ. And I feel like all of this work that I'm doing, like this talk that I'm doing to you on visualizations and for beginners, is kind of because we need visualizations to free our mind and to lead us into meditation. And I've been guided by JC, I call him JC, to do this vlog. So that's how it is, and that's how it started for me. And feel free to use this process of visualizing. You can sit there. You don't have to be in meditation position. You can literally be doing the dishes. And you know, when you hit that, like, there's nothingness, you can just start visualizing these pillars coming from the top of the divine in through your home. And what happens is, as you visualize these pillars in your home, I began to expand it into my community. So I began to expand them into my neighbor's home on both sides, and then all on my street, and just kind of kept going into, I live by the water, so it's like I expanded them into the States and all into Canada and BC, my family's homes, my friends' homes, and that happens with time. But that is the start of visualizing, and visualization really works better if you do something for the community. I found that visualizing something for yourself isn't always, it's good, do it, it's important to do, but it's not as easy to do, because when you want something, your subconscious mind is gonna do something for, like, to just the negative. It's going to give you the negative side. But if you visualize something not for yourself, but even just love for your home, and it's outside of what you want, it's really a great beginner's tip to just kind of get into the groove of feeling balance, feeling peace, feeling divine love. You will connect with it, and the connection at first is just a vision when you see the pillars, and it just makes you feel good, and then it turns into like you get these sensations going up your spine, in the back of your spine, or up into your tummy, and that is the divine connecting with you, or Mother Nature connecting with you. I love you guys. I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any other visualization tips. I would love to hear. And I am going to do more vlogs on this, because I truly believe that really before no mind, before beginning meditation, visualization is very important. And visualization and meditation are two completely different things. Totally different. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.